cowboy heaven, Bruno, Idaho, Hawaii desert, Bruno River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. Bruno Valley, desert oasis, take me home, country road. All my memories gathered round her, cowboys trailing cattle down the road, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, sweet visions of my family, teardrop in my eye. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. Bruno Valley, desert oasis, take me home, country roads. I hear her voice in the morning hour, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. Bruno Valley, desert oasis, take me home, country roads. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. Cowboy heaven, Bruno Valley, take me home, country roads. Take me home, down country roads. Take me home, down country roads.
The sun is sinking in the west. The cattle go down to the stream. The redwing settles in the nest. It's time for a cowboy to dream. Purple light in the canyons, that's where I long to be, with my three good companions, just my rifle, pony, and me. Gonna hang my sombrero on the limb of a tree. Coming home, sweetheart darling, just my rifle, pony, and me. Just my rifle, my pony, and me. Whippoorwill in the willow sings a sweet melody, riding to Amarillo. Just my rifle, pony, and me. No more cow to be roping, no more stray will I see round the bend. She'll be waiting my rifle, pony, and me. For my rifle, my pony, and me.
Campfire, coffee from a tin cup in my hand. It sure warms the fingers when it's cold. And playing an old guitar, a friend I understand, can sure smooth the wrinkles in my soul. And sleeping in the moonlight, a blanket for a bed, leaves a peaceful feeling in my mind. And waking up in the morning with an eagle overhead makes me long to fly away before my time. And I think God must be a cowboy at heart, 'cause He made the wide open spaces from the start. He made grass and trees and mountains, and a horse to be a friend, and trails to lead old cowboys home again. Nightlife in big cities is alright for a while. It can sure make you feel good when you're there. The country's so pretty, it goes on and on for miles, and it takes away my troubles and my cares. And I think God must be a cowboy at heart, 'cause He made the wide open spaces from the start. He made grass and trees and mountains, and a horse to be a friend, and trails to lead old cowboys home again. And trails to lead old cowboys home again.
Well, come along, boys, and listen to me tell. I'll tell you about my troubles on the old Chisholm Trail. Come and tie, yippee-yippee-yay, come and tie, yippee-yippee-yay. I started up the trail October 23rd. Started up the trail with a U2 herd. Come and tie, yippee-yippee-yay, come and tie, yippee-yippee-yay. On a $10 horse and a $40 saddle. Started out punching them longhorn cattle. Come and tie, yippee-yippee-yay, come and tie, yippee-yippee-yay. With the seat in the saddle and the hand on the horn, I'm the best dang cowboy that was ever born. Come and tie, yippee-yippee-yay, come and tie, yippee-yippee-yay. It's cloudy in the west and looking like rain, and my dang old slicker's in the wagon again. Gonna tie, yippee-yippee-yay, gonna tie, yippee-yippee-yay. The wind we're gonna lose them all. Come a tie, yippee, yippee, yay, yippee, yay. Come a tie, yippee, yippee, yay. No chaps, no slippers, and it's pouring down rain. I swear I'll never night hurt again. Come a tie, yippee, yippee, yay, yippee, yay. Come a tie, yippee, yippee, yay. I crippled my horse and I don't know how, roping these longhorn U2 cows. Come a tie, yippee, yippee, yay, yippee, yay. Come a tie, yippee, yippee, yay. Well, I went to the boss to draw my roll, and the boss had me figured $9 in the hole. Come a tie, yippee, yippee, yay, yippee, yay. Come a tie, yippee, yippee, yay. Well, me and the boss, we had a little spat, so I hit him in the face with my 10-gallon hat. Come a tie, yippee, yippee, yay, yippee, yay. Come a tie, yippee, yippee, yay. The boss says to me, well, I'll fire you, not only you, but the whole darn crew. Come a tie, yippee, yippee, yay, yippee, yay. Come a tie, yippee, yippee, yay. I'll sell my horse, I'll sell my saddle, you can drive all your longhorn cattle. Come a tie, yippee, yippee, yay, yippee, yay. Come a tie, yippee, yippee, yay. Come a tie, yippee, yippee, yay, yippee, yay. Come a tie, yippee, yippee, yay.
I remember Daddy's hands folded silently in prayer, and reaching out to hold me when I had a nightmare. You could read quite a story in the calluses and lines. Years of work and worry had left their mark behind. I remember Daddy's hands, how they held my mama tight and patted my back for something done right. There are things that I've forgotten that I loved about the man, but I'll always remember the love in Daddy's hands. Daddy's hands were soft and kind when I was crying. Daddy's hands were hard as steel when I'd done wrong. Daddy's hands weren't always gentle, but I've come to understand there was always love in Daddy's hands.
Way up high in the Sierra Peaks, where the yellow jack pines grow tall, old Sandy Bob and Buster Jiggs had a roundup camp last fall. Oh, they're taking their horses and they're running irons and maybe a dog or two, and they swore they'd brand all long-eared calves that came within their view. And any old doggy that flapped long ears and didn't brush up by day got his long ears whittled and his old hide scorched in a most artistic way. Now one fine day, old Sandy Bob, he throwed his easy go down. Well, I'm sick of the smell of this here burning hair, and I lows I'm a-going to town. So they saddles up and they hits 'em a lope, for it weren't no sight of a ride. And them was the days when a buckaroo could oil up his insides. Oh, they starts her off at Kentucky Bar at the head of a whiskey row, and the winds up down by the depot house some 40 drinks below. But then sets up and turns around and goes her the other way. And to tell you the God-forsaken truth, them boys got stewed that day, as they was a-riding back to camp, a-packing a pretty good load. Oh, well, who should they meet but the devil himself a-prancing down the road. Says he, you ornery cowboy skunks, you better hunt your holes, for I've come up from hell's rim rock to gather in your souls. Says Sandy Bob, old devil be damned, we boys is kinda tight, and you ain't gonna get no cowboy souls without one hell of a fight. So Sandy Bob punched a hole in his rope and he swung her straight and true, and he lapped it onto the devil's horns and he'd taken his dallies too. Now Buster Jiggs was a Rieta man with his gut line coiled up neat, so he shakes her out and he built him a loop and he lassered up the devil's hind feet. Well, they stretched him out and they tailed him down while the irons was getting hot, and they cropped and swaller forked both his ears and they branded him up a lot. They pruned him up with a dehorning saw and they knotted his tail for a joke, but then rode off and left him there neck to a blackjack oak. So if you're ever up high in the Sierra Peaks and you hear one hell of a wail, you'll know it's that devil a-bellin' about them knots tied in his tail.
Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Sometimes it feels like this world's gone crazy. Grandpa, take me back to yesterday, when the line between right and wrong didn't seem so hazy. Did lovers really fall in love to stay and stand beside each other, come what may? Is promise really something people kept, not just something they would say? Families really bow their heads to pray. Daddies really never go away. Oh, oh, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Everything is changing fast. We call it progress, but I just don't know. And Grandpa, let's wander back into the past, then paint me the picture of long ago. Lovers really fall in love to stay, stand beside each other, come what may. Is promise really something people kept, not just something they would say and then forget? Families really bow their heads to pray. Daddies really never go away. Tell me about the good old days. Oh, oh, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Daddies really bow their heads to pray. Daddies really never go away.
Along, boys, and listen to my tale. Tell you all the troubles on the old Chisholm Trail. Come at hi-ya, yippee-yippee-yay, yippee-yay. Come at hi-ya, yippee-yippee-yay. Started up the trail October 23rd. Started up the trail with the U3 herd. Come at hi-ya, yippee-yippee-yay, yippee-yay. Come at hi-ya, yippee-yippee-yay. Enjoy the little things in life. One day you will look